Hello everyone, today will be a review of the Type F3. This is the box it comes in, and I got this cube from IQ Mart. So, out of the box, you notice that you get the cube and a pamphlet. Where is it? Where's the thing? Okay, you got a cube and the pamphlet. The cube came non-stickered for me, but there are limited editions that come stickered. That is the only difference. But I got the regular edition that is non-stickered. The stickers that come with this are your vinyl stickers, but a smaller size so it can fit the cube well. And they're way better than the F2 stickers were. Way better. Because they do not fade at all. So, the shape of this, unlike the previous cube, the shape of this is boxy. As you can remember with the F2, if you've ever had one, or ever heard of it, it's bubbly. This is just boxy. What I mean by boxy, it just feels way boxier than a regular 3x3 would. If you feel this thing, yeah, it just has a different feel from a regular 3x3. The size, the size, you're right, the size, about the same as a Rubik's, about the same as a Guhan also. The weight is pretty light, but not too light. It's about light as the previous version, maybe, but it's not too light, like I just said. Just right in your hands. The speed of this thing, after I lubricated it, because I felt like I wanted to lubricate it and tension it, because out of the box, it was fine when it was turning. It's just I felt like lubricating it and tensioning it would just make it a better cube. After I did all that, it became very fast. This is a very fast cube, guys. Turns very well. The feeling of it is crispy, and yes, it's very crispy, but not as crispy as a Alpha, but it is crispy. The pieces feel like they're bumping up against each other when you're turning it, almost as if it's just catching with each other inside of here, just rubbing too much against each other and just bumping against each other, if you know what I mean. The pops on this cube, it does pop. I've had pops, I think I've had 2 pops on this, but it is capable of popping, guys. This thing will pop on you, especially if you don't have it tensioned right. You can expect some popping. The lockups, this cube does have lockups, because as I said before, they catch on each other, so that tends to make it feel like it's locking up. See if I can get an example. Well, right now I can't really get an example of it locking, but it's not a bad lockup. It's not like, oh, I can't turn the cube. It's more of a, it's catching a little bit, like kind of catching and just, yeah, that's the type of lockup it gets. And corner cutting, the corner cutting of this thing, it's able to cut 45, but at my tensions, it cuts about there. Let's try 45. No, see, 45, it just might pop. But right there, about there. Also, I think it can cut there. Yeah, the reverse cut is about maybe there. No, not even there. It reverse cut maybe right here. There we go. This cube is really not designed for much reverse cutting, so don't expect it to do that too much. The pieces, right, okay. So this is how an edge looks. My phone is vibrating. I'm getting text messages. This is how an F2 looked, and this is how the F3 looks. Not much difference here, except the F3 is just hollowed out, and that could be making it catch so much. But yeah, this is the F2, this is the F3. You can just see those differences. The corners look like so. And this is how the core looks in there. And also, I'm going to show you guys how the center cap looks. The center cap, I have to use a flat head to get it out. Where did it go? Oh, it went on the floor. Okay, I don't want to. This is how the screw looks in there. And this is the center cap. Kind of flat. Ugh, that was a hair. Okay, kind of flat. Well, it is flat. And the center caps, these, like, there's tabs right here, if you can barely see it, that holds the center cap in. So the center caps do not pop off, or should not pop off when you're solving this cube. It is sort of a pain to put it in because it's flat, so I'm trying to get a good, I can't put it in right now. Oh no, this is taking up time. I'm just trying to put in the center cap. Okay, there we go, finally. Unlike the F2, the problem with the F2 that people had were the caps coming off. Let me show you an example. The F2, let me show you an example, guys, with the caps coming off. Okay, so the F2 had caps that came off like this. And people didn't like that because they had to glue it in, which, you know, fixed it. But just trying to tell you that the F3 does not have that problem. The caps won't come off. So if you were solving it really fast and slam down, the caps won't fly off because they don't have that fall off cap problem. My overall thoughts of this cube. My overall thoughts of this cube is a pretty good cube. It does not stand a chance against the Guhong or the Zhanchi. If you have an F2, this cube is not much improvement. The F2 probably is just as good as the F3, if not a tiny bit better than the F3. This cube has a okay corner cutting. It has corner cutting, and you don't need more than that really. 45 is just too much, but it just locks up too much for my taste. And I already have a Zhanchi, so this cube will not be my main speed cube. It's good for collection purposes, I would think, just to say that you have an F3. Would I recommend getting this cube? Like I said, for collection purposes, maybe. But as a speed cube, probably not, because there are better speed cubes out there that you could get, you know. So that is my review on the F3. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I'm not missing out. Oh, I forgot to show you. This is, I'm not sure if I did, but this is how the logo looks. So that is my review of the F3. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.